Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, this is the second video for this evening. Double feature day. You guys are very lucky. Okay, I got two of these polished off, so I got, well actually I got the Walrus. All I have under construction right now, but I'm thinking about breaking out something else next. I don't know what I'll do, Lancaster or something else. I'll think of something fellas. Anyway, it'll be another build coming your way. Okay, I've got this thing done. It's about a week and a half took me to build this thing. Maybe a little longer than a week. Yeah, I'll say about a week and a half. Now, this is a second release of the Airfix 1/2 scale Lancaster. Uh, this was a very welcome sight back in 1979 when it first came out. And it was actually Airfix on its way and new tooling. And this is the second release. It's been retooled of the Lancaster. Is more accurate than the first one they made. And they expired that, and as of today, probably expired this one here too. But they can be found. This model can be found on eBay or vendors at model meets. But the only two sources where you can get them. I had this for a long while. No fit issues at all in this kit. It goes together very quite well. There's parts of the kit I didn't like, but this is how technology was back in those days, opposed to now. The Lancaster I make now is this is a beautiful kit. And this is nice too. I like it. The Lancaster was designed by Sir Roy Chadwick, and actually it was the advanced version of the Manchester bomber. The Manchester bomber came out probably in the late 30s, and it looked like a small Lancaster, but it had three tails. You had a center, you had your center tail for stability on a vertical stabilizer, and then you had the two vertical stabilizers back. It looked like a super Constellation. The wingspan, I think, was about 90 feet, I think it was. Very small. It had two underpowered engines. That was the downfall of the Manchester bomber. The engines were very, very underpowered for a plane that size. And they were started to go through modifications to make it a lot more powerful, but Mr. Chadwick had another airplane in mind. That was the Lancaster. So they kind of babied those Manchesters as much as they could until the Lancaster came to view. Then there was a whole different bomber command and everything else. This is a nice kit. Panel lines are some kind of, they're subtle. They're rosy riveted style, but they're very subtle. Not overdone like earlier Airfix kits, and also the Revell ones. And this release of this kit is, like I said earlier in the video, it's more or less it's an advanced tooling that the Airfix is starting to get better in their molds. And today they're really on top. You got to be on top of your competitors out there. So I like Airfix kits. I love them. I grew up with them. I think they're all the construction kits that I built by Airfix is mind-boggling. I can't remember how many of these things I built. So we're going to take a look at this Lancaster, show you how Frankie Day got this finished. We'll take a look at it. There she is. There's the beautiful girl right there. Like I said, guys, in the I think video 2, I think it was, when I was building this thing. All these windows right here on the sides here. Where am I over here? Right in here. They have to be. I use a drafting pencil in there because they're very subtle and they're molded in. That's another thing about the kit I didn't like, is that these windows weren't they weren't open, so the transparencies could fit inside. So it's simulated by using a drafting pencil because it's molded along this whole shape, how the windows were shaped on these. So, like I say, use a drafting pencil. You don't want to dare do not use paint because it'll run over your camouflage and you'll get mad. So it's a lot wiser to use a drafting pencil for that. That comes out very nicely, you can see. I use two different types of dark earths on there to give it the aging of the, give it some age and some weather. It's very subtle. It's using, I think, Humble colors. Let me see. Yes, Humble colors and Model Master was used exclusively on this model. It's not bad Lancaster. I built a lot on YouTube here. Built's very nice. Like I say, no fit issues at all. If you got one in your stash, go ahead and build it. It's okay. It still turns heads. It's much more superior than the Revell one. I can say that. But in other ways, it's ancient kit, but it's still a good model. And I'm glad I bought this thing. I think I paid $10 for it, I think, back then. I think a Lancaster is a very beautiful airplane. It's a beautiful design. I can see how elegant these things really are, and how much power these things can really deliver, especially on a bomb load. They can carry a bomb load a lot more than what we had. I might hop on that Tamiya 148 scale Lancaster. I might get that going. I might start on that. I might just do that. And have some videos coming your way. Right now I'm trying to decide, trying to think what I can bring out. I got a lot behind me I brought out of storage. They keep me busy here in this shed here, in this trailer. And I got, like I say, when I get done building this one, I'll put this thing in the box and take it back to storage. I can break it out and I get my another house. So this is a nice kit, guys. If anybody's got one of these in your stash, don't be bashful. Go ahead and build it. If not, keep it. It could be worth something. And it's one of the Airfix's most up-to-date toolings at the time. Because they retooled this Lancaster from the old one. They really done a good job on this kit. I like this thing. I'm not saying it's not better than the new one they got. Everybody knows that the new one is tons of miles better than this one. But at the time, this thing was very, very welcomed in the modeling community. I think they made a dam buster like this one time too, I think. The same series. I'm quite sure they did. Because I built one before. Never knew whatever happened to it. Might be still locked away in my box. Okay, we'll take the camera back to yours truly over here. I'll finish up the video here. Okay, that about does it for the final reveal for the Airfix 172nd scale 1979 issue Lancaster. It's a wonderful kit, guys. It's not that much flash on it. And the boxing of this thing was probably, this is an 80s kit. So actually it's a reissue of the second one they did, and the 80s boxing. The other one had a different box, I can remember. But this is a really nice model. It goes together very well. You know, I don't think I used any. Yes, I did use some filler on it. You got these little filler on top of the dorsal tube where the dorsal turret goes at. But it's a nice Lancaster. Okay, that about does it. I may just go ahead and start, like I said on the last video I did on the final reveal for the swordfish. I may just go ahead and start building this one. 148 scale. I think I can be able to squeeze this and hang it up right there in front of my short Sterling up there when I get it done. I'm a good company with a big 148 scale Lancaster looming over in my kitchen. Right over the galley. Alright guys, tonight we'll have a live in action video tonight with my HMS King George V battleship. I'm going to start doing some weathering on superstructure. and I'm going to start putting on some fittings on it. So I'll be there for about an hour and a half video. So so I don't know what time I'll have it tonight. I'll have it when the sun goes down. I know that for sure. It ain't too far from now. So I'm going to prepare for dinner while this uploads and go ahead and prepare for tonight's live in action video. So don't miss that, fellas. Live in action with Frankie Day with the King George V battle wagon. I'm going to take over after I left off in the last video with this I done. And like I say, it's getting fall right now. It's ships are starting to call on me, and I've got the Gorge Forge. I got that. Also the Charles Morgan, not Charles Morgan, but the Wanderer Whaler. I got that in storage. I can bring out and start working on them. And got Bruce Kerr. The Mystic Modeler. He wants me to start working on the Gorge Forge, and I just may do so. It's just a beautiful ship. I don't want to bail out Matt. I want to get these things done when I get started. So I'm knocking them out, fellas. I really am. Okay, that about does it for this evening. Make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Take care of yourself. Stay focused. Spend money wisely. And buy yourself a kit. Relax and be careful out there when you're outside working and outside going to the store. And things will pick up, guys, for everybody. It's just bad, troubling times now. Things will be back normal in no time. And, so that's about it for the evening for me. Okay, this is it from Frankie Day. I'm signing off right now. I'll catch you live next night, so stay tuned for that. And we'll catch you on tonight, and we'll just we'll make a party out of it, fellas. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. We'll catch you tonight, buddy. Bye, fellas.